You know, she got some mentions through a lot of people. A lot of articles have wrote about her and mentioned that she's a talent to look out for. You know, she's an Afro soul musician, and yes, she comes from the East. Apio Moro sings in a language that is quite romantic, Jopadola, that is quite also daunting to a few of you. But when you listen to her voice, it has this richness that will compel you and wanting to hear more and more and more from her. But before we do that, I'm straightly going to first take you to our kitchen on our cook-along segment. And on our cook-along segment, we're going to do some of the French cuisine, and we're going to be doing our beef chessoir with a bit of some smashed potato. I hope our guests will like that too. So don't go anywhere as the best of the good life takes you in charge for the rest of these 25 minutes, or you could even say 27. Don't go anywhere, so don't touch that remote control. I'm Drago, and I promise I'm gonna give you a smile. Preparation time for this French classic beef chessoir is 5 minutes, and cooking time is 10 minutes. Some of the ingredients are as follows: 4 sticks of meat cut into large chunks, 200 grams black baby bottom mushrooms, 1 teaspoon plain flour, 400 grams tin chopped tomato with garlic, handful of parsley chopped, 1 teaspoon butter, boiled potatoes with a little bit of salt ready to be mashed, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 red onion, 2 cups of red wine, Aussie carrots cut into equal-sized pieces. And that's that. You have a delicious almost 1 pot meal. Serve with a simple salad for some acidic contrast and some bread to soak up any sauce left on your plate, and you are good to go. This is BMK Cafe, all right, the best in the business. If you can locate Africana Hotel, then you can land yourself onto BMK Cafe, found on BMK House. Now, welcome back to our cook-along segment, and we're back in the kitchen. I'm very excited because we are going to be making a very French dish. It's called the beef chessoir with a bit of mashed potatoes. Now, as usual, I have with me here an incredible chef extraordinaire. She used to be shy before, but now she's getting into the system well and good. How are you, miss?
I'm okay, how are you?
So today we are making what exactly?
Beef saucier accompanied with mashed potatoes.
Accompanied with mashed potatoes. It was such a specialty my guest asked for, and I don't know, why would somebody prefer to eat a beef chessoir with mashed potatoes?
You know, proteins. It has a lot of proteins. When you look at the veggies I'm going to put in the saucier, and the beef, the steak, the tenderness of the steak, a lot of proteins. So it is bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how long do you think it's going to take us to prepare this whole entire meal?
20 minutes will be enough.
Okay, 20 minutes. Let's get started. I want you to first introduce me to, I'm seeing great assemble in here of spices and ingredients.
These are tomato, onions.
Onions.
Tomato.
Yeah.
This is called broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
And this is corn flour.
Yeah.
Garlic.
Flavoring.
Yeah, garlic flavoring. Salt. Pepper.
Yeah. You always want everything in pepper, because even when we made a
seasoning, with seasoning, of course, it has to be included. Pepper and salt.
Yeah. Okay. So it's butter or blue?
Butter.
Butter. Yeah.
Salted butter.
Thank God for the first time we get butter.
Salted butter, mushroom.
Of course, mushrooms.
Spring onions.
Spring onions.
Yeah. And this is cream.
Cream.
Fresh cream.
Yeah.
Yes.
So all this is gonna help us set up our stick.
Our dish today.
Okay. So what is the first process?
Let's start with a steak.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is basically beef.
It is basically beef, but it is tender. It is not the usual beef people eat because of its tenderness.
I'm seeing it has a little bit of liquid. Is that blood?
Yeah, it is blood because it is fresh. Yes. Okay. So I'll have that.
Let's try to get rid of that to get a clear view. So you're slicing it?
Yes.
I thought we are just going to get the entire stick and maybe put it
No,
on a pan.
this is my way. This is my way of cooking it now. But you can do it your way.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, somebody has told me that, okay, I did some research that most of this chessoir thing, it's a French originated dish, but most of people prefer using chicken. You know, they get chicken and put it in that chessoir sauce just to make it a little bit crispy and interesting and incredible to eat, delicious to eat, yeah.
Yeah, it is just a twist. Me, I prefer beef to chicken. Yes, that's why I'm going to use beef instead of chicken.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you've sliced our beef.
And since it was a special order from our guest,
Yeah.
she wanted it this way. Instead of chicken, she wanted beef.
Yeah.
So I'm going with beef.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to do the seasoning.
Oh.
It will be just a little pinch of the pepper.
So this is the paper.
Yes. And this is the salt.
So it's a combination between the paper and the salt.
Exactly. Yes.
So you don't want to put in too much
I don't want
at this level.
too much. Yes.
So you put it all together. You smash it all together.
Yes. Now I'm doing the seasoning. Yes. So.
So
our
usually
pans
this
are-
process happens before you put it on a pan.
Exactly. It has to be seasoned before put on a pan.
Oh, we failed to mention that we got our potatoes already boiling somewhere. Somehow just to save time. So we are heating the pan.
Yeah. So let's go and start.
There we go. Oh. That's some oil.
Little bit of oil.
Ooh, the pans are already heated up because they were on already. She's quite a wise one. she got the pans hot even before we started.
Steak is a tender meal. Yes. So it will not take long to get ready.
Wow. I like the sound of that. Whenever I hear that sound when I'm at home, I always find myself smiling and becoming happy because you know something is already flying in the kitchen. Oh, so already they have that brownish look already.
Exactly. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. It has to brown completely. Yes. So as we're preparing this,
How will you ensure that it's not going to burn?
now
Like burn.
let's reduce the heat. Yes.
Oh, the spices. We start with the onion.
Yes.
Basic. Whoever doesn't know how to kusara katunguru should take some lessons, life lessons from her.
I'll get some small cube.
Okay. Woo! And she's quite fast. She's quite fast, and I like it. So this is your own style of cutting onions.
No, everyone can do this.
Yeah, I know people can, but if you give me, I can almost spend five minutes doing just that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's have the tomato.
Why have you cut half of it? The onion.
Compared to the portion I have,
Yeah.
that will be enough.
Are we safe there? Our steak, our beef is not burning?
It is safe.
Okay.
So,
We don't want to burn anything. We have to make edible products.
I don't need the seeds, the tomato seeds.
Yeah. Oh, so you need more of like the peel. It's peel. So what she did was quite fancy, and I like it because she now wanted to get rid of these seeds found in the onion, in the tomato, and she just wanted the layout. And it's what she's trying to spice or to cut into pieces. Incredible. Little small shapes of squares. So this is our mushroom.
Yeah, these are mushrooms.
You're almost using the same style to cut all
Yeah,
this.
when you with cooking, when you decide to use one style, it will be one to make it uniform. Because now I don't want.
Why do I have a feeling that our beef is going to burn?
Relax.
Nekubya.
Everything is under control.
Everything is under control as long as you say so.
Okay. So I'm done. Let's turn the beef now.
All right. And I like the movement. Yeah. This is our space we're enjoying. Moving up and down, up and down. You see, it was almost burning.
No. Good timing.
Good timing, yeah. I had a feeling I'm sort of have that magic of knowing when something's yet to burn. But no, it's not burned, it's all safe because we have to make edible products. Nice. Okay, now the scent from the beef is killing me. We are return so kunuma. Yeah. So what is this? A garlic? Okay, let's turn like this because they need to get a clear shot. Yeah. So you're smashing up the garlic. Why is it that we have found ourselves in the same situation of getting every meal that I made from BMK Cafe here has garlic in it? Is garlic the only?
No, it is just an incredible flavor.
Incredible. But you know there are some people who are allergic to garlic.
Yes, they are there. But of course, if you're to take a guest's order, you have to inquire about all this.
But she was saying it was okay.
If it is okay with her, it is the best for making flavor, delicious meals. With garlic, you will never go wrong.
I know she'll be fine with that. We are going back. I'm liking this. So now you're putting all our smashed onions, tomatoes, and mushrooms, and some garlic.
No,
Tomatoes coming last.
Yes.
She actually told me before that if you get tomatoes, just put water and some salt. It's just good enough that way. So how many pieces are we?
Now we're going to use 4. Will be enough for a portion.
Nice.
Red wine, but since I don't
Going to ask.
red no so white wine,
Yeah.
but since we don't have it here, we're going to deglaze it with in here. But I don't have it with food.
Because it's a totally Muslim restaurant.
Exactly, halal food only.
But I mean, if you could have something that could work almost in the same favor, I think wouldn't that be so bad?
Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad.
So now, I'm seeing you smashing all this together, almost blending it all together. You're embedding in the beef with the onions and tomatoes. Now you're putting some cream.
Yeah. So this is done. Take the social sauce, the steak in it. It is all done.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Wow. How fast was that?
I told you, with steak, very tender. So you don't need to overcook.
So now we are dealing with potatoes.
And let me first mash it.
Okay.
Let me first mash.
Come this side here. Let's get rid of this and put it. So now we're gonna smash on our. The smashed potatoes is just an additive, right? It's something that somebody can choose to add on that.
Yeah, it is an
Is there
accompaniment.
any other thing that you can add on this, like any other meal?
Rice can do.
That
Rice can do.
rice?
Yes, rice
Okay.
can do. Any accompaniment that the guest prefers. So it is not a must that it has to be with mashed potato. Yeah.
I prefer to take maybe posho or kalo or something of that, you know, for muscles and to get carbohydrates. Would I still use it to with our dish that?
It is whatever you prefer. Whatever you prefer can be accompanied.
This is what?
This is only for garnishing. So I'm going to just mix this with a mashed potato.
No, this particular is
It
what?
is spring. They are spring onions.
Spring onions.
It is also good for flavor. You know, with food, it is all about flavors, seasoning. That is what brings out the aroma. These, the ones that have been putting the garlic, the onions, and these, they're all for flavor. So
Nice. We'll left our pan burning.
yes, this will be enough. This will be enough.
Okay.
So let's
All right, now what we're gonna do, stay with me here, sweetheart. Me and Mariam, our chef extraordinaire, we are gonna take a little break as we are going to deal with our mashed potatoes. We're already done with our Szechuan, beef Szechuan, which is already there waiting just for these mashed potatoes. So we're gonna take a little break and then we'll return shortly. This is our cook along segment. Please stay with us, show some love. Welcome back to our cook along segment on BMK Cafe, which is found on BMK House. I'm still here with my chef extraordinaire, Mariam, and we're already trying to do a complicated meal, which is actually seemingly so fast and quick to make. It's French originated and it's called the beef Szechuan. Beef Szechuan, yeah, beef Szechuan with some mashed potatoes. Now we already did the beef Szechuan, which is yummy and already set there at our pan. But now we are already tackling the mashed potatoes. So we already mashed the potatoes.
Yeah.
We are adding some stuff just for seasoning.
Yeah, but I'm going to boil these vegetables.
You're going to boil them a little bit?
I'm going to boil them a little bit.
Okay, let's do that.
This will only be for garnishing. Yeah.
Okay. So she's...
And water. Yes.
Just salt and water.
Just salt and water. So let's put the mashed potato, butter.
You're getting butter on the pan?
Yes. That will be enough.
Any other preference if you don't want to use butter?
Yeah, blue band can also do, but it is blue band and butter.
You always advise olive oil. In this point, olive oil doesn't.
Olive oil. It was supposed to work with the other, but since I did not have it, I used sunseed oil, which is also cholesterol free. But olive oil is the best.
That's what the market says, but is it really cholesterol free? All right, now she's going to apply some cream on our mashed potato, of which she applied butter before.
Yeah, cream.
All this richness, you're making all the mashed potato have some richness.
Yeah.
Actually, when you talked about just having 3 pieces of potatoes and smashing them together, they actually look more here. I don't know why.
I told you that was enough for one portion. So it is enough for her.
The quantity of first of all, the quantity of butter and the cream that you applied has to be like how many spoons?
Butter, only 1 teaspoon is enough. Then cream, 2 tablespoons are enough.
Because what I'm wondering, with the mashed potatoes and applying all that, would you want the mashed potato to somehow come out sticky or loose?
They have to be sticky.
They have to be sticky. Mulabi obukodyo. Bulijjo mbagamba, this job only belongs to counted people, counted people. And she's one of them.
So let's do the plating.
The plating. Oh, what about this? Are we forgetting something with this? Also ready, yeah? So now we're going to the most interesting level, which is the plating. This is when we get all we have cooked. Nice. Oh. Are you finding a shape for it?
Yeah.
You have to look fashionable on a plate. Huh. Still, now this is for plating. see, most people, even me inclusive, when we get to these veggies, we want to throw them away. But how important are these veggies on a plate?
No, they are important, mostly to our bodies, because we all need vegetables. Yeah.
Are they sour? Are they sour to eat?
They are not sour.
Let's stand like this. Get a better shot. You can stand right here, sweetheart. All right. Now we're applying our beef chiswa onto the mashed potatoes. Whew, nice plating. You can't believe all this took just less than 30 minutes. And you're done and you're ready to go. Voila. I'm sure Apio is gonna love this. So you have to put all of it on the plate.
That was my passion.
Here we go again with tomato. Still for plating.
Garnishing.
For garnishing. What's the difference?
No, you know, these are hot and it has to be accompanied with something cold. Yeah.
Are you sure? Wow. Okay, our meal is complete, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, our meal is done. Fully done. So let's do a recap of everything that we used to get this meal at this level. So what spices did we require? What spices did we use?
A black pepper, salt, that is for seasoning. You need steak, you need potatoes, you need spring onions, broccoli and corn flour, a tomato, onion, garlic, cream. Cream is also a must. Cream and butter, it is also a must.
Is there like any caution, or is there like something that you must have or must do to get this meal at this level?
Yeah,
like something like a must have.
Yes, salt and pepper, that is a must. Cream and butter, that is a must.
I don't know why pepper is a must to you. There's some people who don't prefer pepper.
It is with seasoning. If you want it to come out the way you want it, it is a must.
I also noticed we didn't apply anything for color here. We just need this natural look.
Yes, we didn't.
Because I suspected maybe with our mashed potatoes you get something like you get in some other spices to change color a little bit.
That is the way it has to be consumed. Yeah, you don't need to exaggerate it.
You don't need to exaggerate. All right, anything you can supplement this, like for a drink? If you maybe to come at BMK Cafe to have a drink and supplement on this?
Cocktail.
Why do you always say a cocktail?
You know, it is a mixture of all fruits, so you're good to go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, that was our cook at home segment with our chef extraordinaire. Now, if somebody wants to get in touch with your services, how can they reach you? Very important.
Oh.